Good afternoon, Cochrane. I am Samantha from urbancasual.ca, and we are here with your Cochrane Weekend Buzz, your ultimate guide to Cochrane's upcoming events for March 20th, 2025. If you are tuning in today, can you give me a thumbs up in that comment section on Facebook or on YouTube if you can hear me? And I'll get started with today's show in just a moment. Okay, so if this is your first time joining us, welcome. Today, how this goes, if you're new to us, we are going to go over some community event news, and then we are going to get into all of the Cochrane upcoming event details for this weekend. So if you have any questions about the events that I'm going to talk about, you're going to want to check into urbancasual.ca to get the full details. And if you want to know more about the stuff I don't talk about, you're also going to want to pop into urbancasual.ca and check out the event details, because we are only going to go over the highlights. That calendar is full. And if you are having a Cochrane event and you don't see your event on our calendar, please get it into us so that we can add it to our calendar for you. There's a easy to fill out form on our website. Fill that out, put your poster in and all those details, and we would be happy to get that added for you. All right, so starting off today's show, we have a couple things to let you know about so that you can go have fun in Cochrane and you can visit new businesses and things that are going on. So the first thing I want to pull up here is BTS Dermatology and Medical Spa. Now, maybe you've noticed, or maybe you've already been into this clinic, but there is a new business in town, and it is a skincare clinic over by 2 Pharmacy on Grand Avenue. So if you are looking for some mole mapping, or even if you have a skin issue and you don't want to wait the traditional route to see the dermatologist, you can self-refer to this clinic. So it's a really great clinic. I've already used it once myself. So I just wanted to pass that on to everyone, that they are accepting new patients and you should check them out. All right, the news on our social pages right now is the February photo finalist. This is what you're looking for if you head over to urbancasual.ca. And this little post right here will take you over to our Instagram or Facebook pages where you can vote for your favorite photo of February. There are 6 finalists who are vying for a $50 gift card to Found Books and Shop. So go drop off a comment. Let us know which number you like the best, and you can do that both on Facebook and Instagram. Now, bear in mind that we are only accepting your votes until the end of day on March 28th, so get your votes logged there now. Now, similarly, we are also collecting for our March photo contest. So this is what the article looks like on our website. That is going to take you to a form where you are going to fill out your information, as well as give us your March 2025 Cochrane photo. Now, keep in mind that photo must be taken within a 25-kilometer radius of Cochrane, and it should be a current this year. All right, so good luck to all of those finalists, and yeah, get your March photos in. You can submit them until end of day on the 31st. Now, this week in Cochrane, we've already been experiencing this event. Last weekend, we had St. Patrick's Day. That was quite crazy, and this kind of overlapped as well with a few events. But there's still events going on for the rest of the weekend that you're going to want to pay attention to. This is the Cochrane Indigenous Art and Culture Week. Like I said, it's been running all week. There are still more events that you can get in on, and we will touch on them in the second part of our show. All right, now also with that Arts and Culture Week, we have an article up on our website for Kids Bowl Free. Now you might be asking yourself, what is Kids Bowl Free? Well, this is a program that runs all summer long in local bowling alleys and entitles your children up to age 15 to 2 games of bowling per day. So if you want to go sign your kids up, all the information is on urbancasual.ca. The article looks like this, and you can sign your kids up with that link. There's also an opportunity to buy a family pass. The family pass allows up to 4 adults to bowl with the children. That can be grandparents, babysitters, older siblings, or yourselves. Now, keep in mind that even though the bowling is free for everybody, you do need to pay for shoes, but it's a really, really great deal. So go check it out on our website. And last but not least, before we get to our commercial break here, we have an event coming up in early April that you want tickets for because it's super fun and it's a great way to taste the Bow Valley and all the things that they've got going on. So this event is called Sip, Sip, Savor, and it is April 11th at the Lions Event Center. There will be craft breweries and distilleries and some soda makers, but plenty of things to try at this event. You'll want to grab a ticket, and then there'll be tasting tickets available on the day of. Plus, I believe there'll be some music and some other things on the go. But that is a really great event to look for in April. So go get your tickets for that now. And we're going to take a quick commercial before we get back with our weekend events. Stay tuned. All right, now that was our wing night feature. So if you are looking for a place in Cochrane to go have wings, to dine in, those are all the wing specials in Cochrane. So hit it up on our website. All you have to do for that is scroll down the homepage and you'll find it there. All right, so for this upcoming weekend's events, let's get right to it. The calendar has all the complete details, but we're going to give you the highlights here of what's going on for the weekend of, well, starting with today. Thursday, March 20th. We have a couple things to note if you're looking for some fun around town. We have some live music at both Mr. Mike's and Half Hitch tonight. We also have some musical bingo at the Shire Pub over in West Valley. And if you're looking for some karaoke, there are 2 locations for that with Texas Gate and the Venue Sports Bar and Grill. Now for our Friday, March 21st events, we have starting at 5:30 and running until 7, we have the weekly Legion barbecue plus karaoke night. So if you haven't heard of this, this is a great way to support your local Legion. It's also some pretty good grub and good pricing. But they have Legion barbecue, so you can get like steak sandwich or hot dog, hamburger with some sides and fixings, plus the karaoke to follow at 7. So that is every week. Now, also on this Friday, we do have a special Cochrane Indigenous Arts and Culture Week event. At 6 p.m., there is an Indigenous fashion show and performance at the Lions Event Center. So you'll want to grab all the information for that on urbancasual.ca on how to get tickets to that event. 6 p.m. on Friday, we also have the Best Damn Country Bar tour at the Texas Gate featuring Jeff Cato. Now, $20 will get you in at the door, but that should be a really, really great concert. If you guys haven't seen Jeff Cato, he is a great performer. So highly recommend that event on Friday night. Now for Saturday, March 22nd, there's quite a few things on the calendar, but some things that you'll want to note. Starting with Let's Go Lego at 11 a.m. until 12 at your Cochrane Public Library. We also have another Cochrane Indigenous Art and Culture Week event from 11 a.m. until 4 p.m. at the Lions Event Center. This is a family gathering and Indigenous market. Now, I believe that event is free, but definitely check in for all the details on urbancasual.ca. 12:30 until 2 p.m. on Saturday, the 22nd, we are going to celebrate Rad Day. Now, this is to celebrate the movie Rad, which was made in the early 80s and features a little boy in, I don't believe he's actually in Cochrane, Alberta, who likes to ride his bike around town. But there's some really great scenes of Cochrane before it became the big little town. and that is happening on the 22nd at the Cochrane Movie House. So all the details for that are on our website. Newcomers in Cochrane, we have a special newcomers welcome event on the calendar. This is happening at the Cochrane Public Library from 1 p.m. until 4 p.m., and that is a free event. We also have on Saturday, March 22nd, the Legion weekly meat draw that runs from 1 p.m. until 5 p.m. I believe the draw happens around 2. They also have some drop-in shuffleboard starting at 4. Also on Saturday, we have, let's see, live music at the Rocky View Brewing Tap Room at 6. And we also have the weekly dodgeball with the Cochrane Blizzard Dodgeball. This is 6:30 p.m. until 8 p.m. It is a co-ed 18 plus event. $5 gets you into this event or your SLS membership, but the complete details for that are on urbancasual.ca. Okay, so the final day of the weekend here, we've got Sunday, March 23rd. We are going to start off with a Yamneska music fundraiser featuring Ryan McMahon. So this starts at 12:30. There are tickets for this event, and I believe it's happening at Half Hitch. So don't delay and get tickets for that quickly. They could be sold out, but definitely check in because I'm not sure about them. 1 p.m. until 4 p.m. on Sundays, we have acoustic jams at the Texas Gate with Jamie Allenach as your host. We have a special drum making workshop as part of Cochrane Indigenous Art and Culture Week happening from 1 p.m. until 5 p.m. Now note, you'll want to register for this event and there is a cost for the drum making supplies. We also have one more jam to talk about on Sundays, and that is the Sunday Jam at the venue, starting around 4 p.m. and running until 8 p.m. Now that's it, Cochrane. That is everything we've got on the calendar for this weekend, or rather the highlights. So be sure to check into urbancasual.ca and get the complete rundown of what is going on this weekend. It's not quite as busy as it was last weekend with St. Patrick's Day on the Monday and then St. Patrick's Day events all weekend. It's a little tamer, but there's still some really, really great events going on. So don't forget that there is that photo contest. So get your March photos in or go give a vote to one of the February finalists. There are some really great shots. This week, there's still some great events that you can participate in for that Cochrane Indigenous Art and Culture Week. So make sure you do. Kids Bowl free, if you want to sign up your kids for that summer-long event at Cochrane Lanes, hit up our website. The details are all there on how to sign up. Completely free to you and your kids. All you need is to pay for the shoes. Highly recommend. My kids did it for many years, and it's a really great program. And also one more thing to talk about before we sign off for this week, that Sip Sip Savor event by Cork Social on April 11th. Grab your tickets for it now. It's a great event, a great way to spend a couple of hours on a Saturday evening, or maybe it's Friday. I haven't looked into April to see which night of the week it is, but definitely look at joining us for that event, Sip Sip Savor on the 11th. All right, Cochrane, that's me checking out for another week with your Cochrane Weekend Buzz, your complete guide to Cochrane's upcoming events. I hope to see you around town. I hope the weather is great to all of us. And yeah, go have fun in Cochrane, support local businesses, and reach out and let me know about all the things you're doing. I'd love to hear about it. That's it for us for this week. We will be back next Thursday at 12 p.m. noon with all of your Cochrane events. Have a great day, Cochrane. I'll see you later.